Bye, baby. It is Sunday, 2:15 in the afternoon, March 16th, and I am in Damascus, Virginia, wrapping up trail days, getting back on the AT. I love you. Be careful. All right, back on trail. Finally starting to see blazes again. Had a great time at trail days. I got a haircut from Mrs. Shoes. Mrs. Shoes brought me a clean shirt, and my new Zimmer belt arrived. Loving the new pack. Chris did an excellent job. He added a couple inches of roll top to it for me. He added a top strap, and very happy with it.
See those trucks?
Got my feet all cleaned up. Threw the pumice stone on them. They're good as new. Ready to rock and roll. I need to check the mileage. It was 470, I think, in Damascus, but I'm looking forward to hitting 500 in the next few days. It's pretty crazy. Just found some cool sunglasses laying in the grass. But unfortunately, I don't wear sunglasses, so I'll find somebody else who likes them. All right, there's the trail. I guess we are on the Creeper Trail right now. We're on the AT and the Creeper Trail, and then this is where the AT splits off. All right. Boy, I hate these little grates that they put on the stairs. I'm always really, really careful when I step on them. Walking along just above Damascus. And rhododendrons blooming. What are these? These are catawbas. They sure are. Look how beautiful. Wow. Here goes President Gushers and a fellow I just met. I decided to let them go on by because they're a little bit faster than I am.
Are all of them pretty sturdy? Yeah.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, sorta.
Oh, shoes
You
is
can also
like.
just walk around that way if you want.
She's determined to keep those clodhoppers clean. It's 6:38 and I'm a little over 6 miles from Damascus. And I'm just creeping along here. I've got a full tank of water. Just continuing up the trail a little bit until I find a good place to sleep. I don't really like to backtrack. And although this terrain right here is not great for camping, I know that if I keep moving forward, I'll eventually find something. Finally found my camping spot. I found my cell phone signal and everything. There's a turn in the trail keeps going up through there. And I picked this little spot over here. I may go over there in the leaves. May get some leaves and put them over here. I haven't decided yet. But fortunately, I've got cell phone signal, so I was able to check in with Mrs. Shoes and make sure that she got home safely. But I wanted to take a second and show off my new rig here. This is the new Zimmer built backpack that I just had built. And basically it's just the same as the other one, except for it's all black. And then I had him put a strap on the top and then add some roll top. I had him add like 5 inches of roll top to it. Very, very happy with this pack. Feels good on my back. It's tiny, just like the other one. I don't think it could get more perfect. It's got a pocket on the bottom for snacks. I'll probably do a gear video on it. And I need to do an update anyway on my new lower base weight and all my gear that I'm carrying now. Same stuff, just a different backpack and a lot less of it. Before I get into it, here's the extra roll top I had him at. So that's the pack with it totally unrolled. I would never use that upper portion up there for actually holding stuff unless it was super duper light. These little frameless packs, you got to pack them tight. And, you know, I wouldn't want to push the limits on this thing. It's super light with my base weight now, without the sandals that I have to carry, is 6.16 pounds. So with the sandals, it's 6.93. That was with the other pack. This one is, you know, right close to what that one was. So I expect it's probably the same, but I'll weigh it again anyway. But I cannot be more happy with this pack. It's wonderful. After surveying the site right here a little bit, I found a spot right here that's kind of a depression, and it's kind of naturally filled up with leaves. I went through and picked the sticks out of it and kind of fluffed it up a little bit. And I think I'm gonna make this my bed tonight. I'll just set up the Dyneema ground sheet right over top of it. This should make me a real nice mattress. That thing's more comfortable than the bed I slept in at the hotel last night. I can't wait to go to sleep on this thing. All right, I got some work to do. All right, so I finally got all set up, and that's probably all I'm gonna do is just a diamond. That's really all I need right there. Got plenty of room up under it. I don't expect to get a big storm, and if I do, I'll really secure it down tight. I wanted to show what I'm doing with my tarp here. I use the Andrew Skirka method, and I basically cut off my line locks. I did this before I started the AT, and at trail days I just ended up updating my cords. I put about 7 or 8 foot cords. I made them all the same length, and then just tied them directly to the tarp. I like doing it this way with a bowline knot, and I like doing it this way because you can just use a stake or a stick in here. You can loop the line through, and then you've got a 3-to-1 tensioner. I did not come up with this. This was Andrew Skirka. Or you can, you know, I just leave all the lines on the tarp and just fold it up when I'm done. And that way it's really easy to deploy. Up here on this end, I didn't do anything fancy. I just ran a line between the two trees here. And I put a hitch with a loop in it right here. Trucker's knot. Quick and easy. No reason to really get fancy with it. But anyway, that should keep the rain or the dew off of me. And I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Good morning. It is 6 a.m. Monday, May 17th. And I slept like a baby last night. Alright, I farted around here until 7:30. Let's see. There's where I slept. Man, that was a comfortable bed last night. There's a Zimmer built, and I'm doing a big food carry this time, so I'm carrying a couple days in my food bag. But I could probably stuff it all in the pack, but I don't want to kill it. Alright, stopped and had a phone conversation with Mrs. Shoes before I take off. It is 7:50, and for reference, I was at mile 479, or I am at mile 479, getting my day started. Here's another person that had the same idea I did. I got a pretty sweet little spot there. Look at the vibrant colors on these little flowers. So beautiful. So let's talk miles and goals. I did 8 or 9 miles out of Damascus yesterday. I think it was probably 8. And right now I'm standing at 39 miles from my next goal, which is to get to Dickie Gap. And from there, I will go to the Sufi Lodge and spend the night. 39 miles, so I need to be there by Wednesday. So 13 miles a day at least. It's totally doable. Oh, look, wow. That's a catawba, but the flowers are white. I don't see that very much. Or I don't. There's a few pink buds on it right down there, some purple ones. Sorry, I get distracted. I'm not used to seeing all these catawba rhododendrons and they're blooming. And, they're just absolutely beautiful. So anyway, that's my short-term goals. And I haven't really worked out any long-term yet. I will be seeing Mrs. Shoes again, not this coming weekend, but the next. So I'm really looking forward to that. Not sure where I'll be at that point, but we'll figure it out. And I'll keep you up to date on things as they develop. Look at that. Man, this is just a treat. Walking along, having a great time with Kim and Alan. Little big boy.
You gotta get over your fear. Look,
I'm not.
he's going away. He's not looking at you either.
What would you say? 4.5, 5 feet?
I'd say about 4.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the third one I've seen, and he's probably the smallest.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
We weren't much bigger than that. We actually saw one that was probably bigger than that, but he was dead. So that would be the fourth one I saw. One of them was dead. But that's all they did. They slowly go away.
Yeah.
Usually in Florida, a snake would go like a bullet. And
We're just marveling. Alan, you ready? Oh, he's getting a video too. We're just marveling at these beautiful little flowers. It's like a carpet almost. It's like the Smokies.
We're at a local maximum.
Oh wow. I can only imagine when we get up there what it's going to look like. So this is the area of White Top Mountain. We're not 100% sure this is still White Top, but man, the views. So it is 6:17 in the evening, and I'm about 2/10 of a mile, I guess, from Elk Garden, Virginia. It's Virginia 600, I think. There's a road crossing down here. And I've been walking most of the day with Kim and Alan, enjoying their company and the pace. They're a little faster than I am, so it's kind of pushed me a little bit today, which has been good. And the plan is to meet them right up here and stay the night. There's a parking lot, and apparently off in the woods there's a little spot to camp nearby. There's a trash can and a privy down here. I'm excited about the trash can. Offload some garbage. Alright, looks like they got a good spot over here. Alright, here's the situation. There's a parking lot, garbage can, a privy. Let's see, we got Alan over there, Kim, Bradley, And I got the tarp set up in the diamond right here. Ready to go. Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 18th, and it is 6:40 in the morning. I've got lots to look forward to today. It should hit the 500-mile mark. Get to go through the Grayson Highlands. Lots of good stuff today. I gotta get up and get my act together and get ready to start moving. Alright, it's 10 after 8. Here's where I slept last night. I'm waiting for Alan and Kim to finish up, and then we're gonna head to the Grayson Highlands. Alright, we're coming up on 9 a.m. It's pouring rain, and we're getting ready to hit the Grayson Highlands. Alright, we're headed up the hill. Got Brad in the lead, Alan, Kim, and myself. Light rain. Feels like it's probably in the low 50s. What's your temperature, thanks, Kim?
What's what?
Your temperature at 49.
Yep.
49. That's pretty close. I said it feels like low 50s. Trying out the new rain gear. Ah, the views.
People over there?
Oh man.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there's somebody.
Yeah. Check out the Thomas Knob shelter. And this is before the Roan Highlands, right? Yeah. It's a nice one. It looks new. Look at the metal roof on it.
It is a really nice shelter.
Woohoo! 500 miles. Yes. This is a cool area we came upon just after the 500-mile mark. It's Catawba roadies all over.
Oh yeah, you're right, it does. With the phone. Yeah.
Look at the buzzard up there flying around. He's looking for through hikers that don't make it.
Picking off the weak ones.
Uh-huh. Woo! This is a wonderland, and it's beautiful. Starting to sprinkle on us a little bit again, but temperatures are mild. It's been good hiking today. Good hiking. The trail goes that way, but there appears to be like a passage through here, so let's see where it goes. I can put my pack through here. Oh wow, cool. This is really neat. Woohoo! So apparently that was Fat Man Squeeze. Look.
There's a gray one. That one looks like she might be pregnant.
Come here. Nah, don't be eating on my hands. Look, we got some real riders over there.
Keep rolling. Seem to like it.
Check this out, nature's bonsai. That's such a cool tree. Had to take a picture of it. We are now entering the Grayson Highlands State Park. Started raining on us again. We got out our gear. Brad whipped out his umbrella, and we're avoiding big giant piles of horse crap. Been a really great hike today. This is coming back here. This is fantastic. All right, there goes the rest of the group. They're headed over to Dickie Gap. And I'm on my own again, heading through the Grayson Highlands. Light rain, the ground is soft, it's a cool day. Got water in my bottles, food in my bag, and time to hike. So enjoy the group, but I definitely enjoy being solo too. So it's nice to take a little breather, kind of get back to my own pace, and enjoy the time. We've only covered 7.2 miles today so far, believe it or not, so this is probably going to end up being a shorter day. I think Alan's plan is to Nero. He's going to the general store to resupply. Then Kim is meeting an old friend. They're going to go do some camping. And Bradley is going to resupply, and then I think he's going to come back out on trail and hit the next shelter that he can camp at, which is beyond the park here. And then my plan is to just keep going until close to dark, get in as many miles as I can, and get me closer to the Sufi Lodge or Dickie Gap, which is my goal tomorrow. And I'll look at the miles later on and see what I've got left, but basically I just need to cover as much as I can today. Whoo-wee! Got really rocky. Rain's coming down. Still enjoying the heck out of this hike. It's kind of fun splashing around in mud puddles all day. Beautiful area. Loving it. And very happy I made the investment in a new raincoat. It's 3 o'clock. Still cruising right along. Kind of back in more of the wooded area now. It's nice and smooth. I was talking to Mrs. Shoes earlier, and she told me that the nothing but high pressure for the next few days. So really gonna enjoy some good weather from the sound of it. It's a cool bridge. Check that out. It's sitting on got a root over rock going on here. And the bridge is on top of it. This is neat. So this is Wise Shelter, and Happy Feet's in there having her lunch. This is a nice little shelter. It looks like it's new. Nice area too. There's a privy back over there. But anyway, I'm gonna get back on the trail. Take care, Happy Feet.
Yeah.
All right, just went through another gate. That's 2 levels. And then this is an interesting little spot. Man, what a cool place to take a bath or have a little swim there. Looks like you can get down there. I don't think you're supposed to do any of that, but looks like it's about 5 or 6 feet deep there. This is a beautiful spot. I'll show you what a bog is. This section of trail is just nothing but a big bog. Feels pretty good to me. Look at this. There goes the trail over there. Shoot. Alright, so now we're moving into the Little Wilson Creek Wilderness. And I'm gonna sign the register. Landscape has changed once again, and I am back up on the balls. I would love to have one of these little trees right here to make a bonsai tree out of. They're very unfriendly little buggers. They've got thorns all over them, big long thorns. But I think they'd make a really neat bonsai tree. Here's my view. There's some stormy action going on up there. So the AT's right up there, and there's a big campsite right here. A little bit of a spring over there, which is nice, and I found looks like a comfy spot right here to sleep, a place to tie up my tarp. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and set her up right here. Getting tired and hungry. There's a shelter 2.6 or 8 up ahead, but I'm not really interested. I think I'm just gonna stay right here. All right, here's my tarp set up for the night. Just set up over the spot where I was gonna lay down there. And I got some company. I got Crabman and Honey Badger. And they're a lot of fun, so should be a good night. I'll check in the morning. Good morning, it's 6 a.m. Wednesday, May 19th. I'm up trying to be quiet and get everything ready to go. Alright, it's 6:39 a.m. Getting ready to travel. Sun's coming up and looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm looking forward to it. Sometime today I'm going to stretch the tarp out and dry it and spread all my gear out for a little while. Definitely in need of that. It's been wet for the last 2 days, and when I put it up it just stays wet, so even putting it on the outside of my pack. So I'm going to have to spread it out and dry it all out. By the way, I wanted to give a little update on the cold soaking, and I'm fully acclimated to it now. No more whining about my stove. Very happy. The dinners have been fantastic, and I have basically just ended up putting my coffee in my breakfast. And I'm thinking to the point now where I could probably just kick the habit if I want to, because I'm you know, I haven't been getting coffee first thing when I wake up like I used to do. And I like it. It makes me, you know, wake up a little slower and just gather my thoughts. And I don't really need caffeine to do that. So there's that. And also I'm really, really enjoying the reduced weight. And just the simplicity of cold soaking is a beautiful thing. All you need is a jar or a bag or just something that'll seal tight so the stuff doesn't spill out in your backpack, and you're good to go. No dependency on fuel, no extra time to cook stuff. The only thing, you do have to prep you have to think a little bit in advance and prep your cold soaking stuff and set it up and carry it with a little bit of water in it. But I am so glad that I met Lightweight and that he had that little Zimmer built pack and that we had the conversations that we had, and I ended up with it because it has totally changed my backpacking. Finally was able to get into that 6 to 7 pound base range. I'm under 7, and which is great. It feels like I'm slack packing every day. I can get in and out of camp really quickly. It's just a lot simpler. I still have a few items that as it warms up I'm going to send home and get even lighter. I'll probably just trade out. I'm going to be sending home my wool base layer shirt, which I still have, And probably what I'll do is just trade that out for my bug bivy, and then the weight will kind of equal out, because that shirt is pretty heavy, and I won't be needing it soon. I don't really even need it now. I've just got it as a just in case. So I've got 3.8 miles to go to the Hurricane Mountain shelter, and when I get to the shelter, that's supposed to be the last place that has cell phone signal before Dickie Gap. What I'll do is call the Sufi Lodge and let them know when I'm going to be at Dickie Gap, and then they're going to pick me up. So looking forward to that. Here's an example of stuff that Mrs. Shoes surprises me with. Pecan, goji, pistachio. I cannot wait to tear into this thing. Rhododendron land, my favorite place to be. It's about 10:15. I've been blessed with a beautiful day. Soft ground under my feet. Don't get much better than this. It's 11:40. I've made it to the shelter, and decided to just throw my stuff out and let it dry for a little bit, and then I'm going to call the Sufi Lodge and make my appointment with them. Alright, so I sat and had lunch, dried all my stuff out, sat there for about an hour, chatted with a couple other hikers, just made my call to the Sufi Lodge, set up an appointment for a 3 p.m. shuttle. So I've got 3.6 more miles to get down there. So should be able to do it. Didn't want to wait too long, but I also don't want to keep them waiting, so I tried to be fairly conservative in my estimate. But I am moving again. Yeah, take care, Hondo, man. I really enjoyed the conversation. This is Comer Creek Falls. Alright, here we go. Got 9/10 of a mile to go to get to the shuttle. Boy, I hate being late. It's 3:02, which is when the shuttle's supposed to pick me up, and I've still got 3/10 of a mile to go. And this gravel, I'm going as fast as I can go. Made it to Dickey Gap. I am 12 minutes late, which is not terrible, but I'm here. Let's try and get connected with the Sufi Lodge shuttle folks. Hello.
Crazy barefoot guy.
I am so sorry I'm late.